Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Naiomi toku ingoa, he uri ahau no Ngāti Raukawa, I tau oku tupuna mai I te rohi o Liverpool. My name is Naiomi Murgatroyd. Thank you all so much for being here with us for the last 2 days. A conference in 2025. All I can say is that it's really bloody hard, but it's really, really worth it to see everybody in the room today. Tui, you were so right when you said that innovation doesn't happen when one brilliant person has an idea. It happens when the right people come together. Your reminder that disruption is evolution is so timely, and that as humans we are built for this. Innovation isn't just what we do, it's how we rise together in times of challenge. Paula, your advice to trust and support staff and to embrace experimentation would have resonated with so many people in this room. I hope that any leaders out there in the audience can take this on board and consider how you might enact this in your mahi. What change can you make for your people? You are absolutely right, Paula. Trust is key and sharing is vital. When we invite others in, everyone wins. Cade's talk reminded us that the digital dreams we were sold haven't all come true, and some have taken really dark turns. His words were a powerful call to all of us to face things where we stand now, and to think hard about what we build next. The ever-increasing interdependencies between humans and technology pose an existential threat that may hit us hard, and we simply cannot solve these problems without each other. And then it's day 2, and we're opening with a Beastie Boys housekeeping rap, followed by Dave Padden. You could never accuse NDF of being boring. Dave's provocation to deal with the impossible first is scary, but we can all learn from Dave. Be brave, don't worry about what people think. I hope I speak for everyone when I say that the kōrero this year has been outstanding, inspiring, and yes, impactful. And now is where I do my thank yous, and I can see Jim preparing the Get Off the Stage Oscars music, just in case. Thank you to all of you. I know that for many of you, getting here this year was harder than it ever has been. None of us on the NDF board take you for granted or take your presence for granted, and we're so grateful. If you can, please fill out the survey when we send it out. We want your thoughts, be honest, we can take it. A huge shout out to our volunteers, Jay and Felix. You have been a crucial part of keeping the last 2 days running smoothly. You are amazing. To our event organisers, Sandra, Becky, and especially Amy, you keep us on time and you keep us in line. To our sponsors, thank you for sticking with us and continuing to back our mahi and the mahi of the sector. We really could not do it without you and your generous contributions. And Jim, today I learned that the capital of Azerbaijan is Baku, which rhymes with Wharipaku. You make us all cooler with your presence, and we love you. We also love your improv show and encourage everyone in the audience to buy a ticket. Thank you to the NDF board who have been working on this conference tirelessly for the past 6 months. All of you have played a part in making this happen. To our outgoing board members, Adam, Taina, Claire, and Lucy, I would be lying if I didn't say that we will all miss you dearly. You've given it your all, and those of us remaining can only hope to live up to your legacy. If anyone out there in the audience is considering joining the board, please reach out. You couldn't wish to be part of a more supportive, more intelligent, and more badass group of humans. When trying to make some kind of poignant, meaningful summation of the last 2 days, I couldn't help but lean on a familiar phrase, which I think Kurt said too in his opening welcome. He aha te mea nui o te ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing? It is people, it is people, it is people. And also Carl's opening address and his call to action. How can we personally enact deep impact for our people? What can we do to affect change for someone else? I will always believe in and advocate for the power of the collective and the impact of collective action. We only have to look back on Hiku mō te tiriti to see the impact we can have when we stand together. I want you to walk away from this conference knowing that you have created impact simply by being here. Here with NDF, here with each other, with our community. We're all part of the chorus of smaller booms that Carl talked about. Our actions today and in the future will reverberate out into the sector and the wider world, creating change, having an impact, and maybe even bringing a bit of thunder. Kia haumaru o koutou haerenga, tēnā rā tātou katoa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naiomi, for that amazing summation and for those kind words. 9:45 Wednesday to Saturday, Te Awaha, tickets at comedyfestival.co.nz. Thank you all so much for your time, attention and joy that you've brought to the past 2 days. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to be back here as your MC, and thank you very much to the NDF board for having me. 2 last bits of admin. One, you're going to miss the admin when it's gone. One is, as you leave, please drop your lanyards at the registration desk downstairs so that they can be reused and we can offset some machine learning. And also, for those of you who are traveling home today, we wish you safe travels. Please give your pets a little kiss on the head from me. Finally, I would like to welcome Johnson Witehira back to the stage for a closing karakia. Thank you, everyone.
Kia ora tātou, ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. I've got the absolute privilege of doing a closing karakia for us today. And I always like to take these opportunities to do a little bit of educating on why we do this, just a little bit. You know, we do karakia to connect us to our kai sometimes. We do it to help us go on journeys. But why do we open and close ceremonies with karakia like this? It's because of the mana, it's because of the pūkenya, the expertise, the knowledge that all of you bring here. Like when I look out at you, this is the metaphor for me. It's everyone's bringing this power, right? And when we've got you all together, we've got to do a karakia to protect ourselves from you guys blowing it all up. We've got to make it safe. So at the start, we do a karakia to acknowledge all of what you're bringing here, and then we close with the karakia to make sure that that's all toe and that's all settled when we leave, because we can't leave this amazing energy here for anyone else to walk into an accident. I've chosen a karakia that talks about going on to having a safe passage home, knowing that we've got a lot of wanonia from all across Aotearoa and from over the seas. And one thing I want people to do, who some of you will be familiar with this karakia, but many of you will know that at the end of our karakia, we normally go aumie, uie, tākie, right? And if I'm just doing it on my own, thinking about impact and one person's impact, it'll be okay. But if we all do tākia together at the end, then we'll have the right impact to release your energy out of here safely. Ka pai? Ka pai, okay. Kia hora te marino, kia whakapapa pauna mu te moana, kia tere te ka rohi rohi, I mua I tō huarahi, aroha atu, aroha mai, tātou I a tātou katoa, aumie, uie, tākie. Nice one, thank you.
And that's the end of the conference, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. Matua.